should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword? While thy sea lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain, then turn and give thee.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impressest make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life which will not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let thy angel, whom still hast served, tell thee Macduff was born from his mother's womb, untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it has cowed my better part of man. And be these jugglings means no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that holds the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show, and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted on a pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse, though burden would become to Dunsinane, and thou opposed being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold enough!
I would the friends we missed were safe arrived. Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Lord has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man. The which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the shrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth that hath no end.
He had his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God soldier be he? Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fair death, and so his knell is more.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for that you are. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head, the time is free. I see them compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutation in their mind, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expanse of time before we reckon with your son who loves, and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do which would be planted newly with the time is calling home our exiled friends, abroad the field that shares our watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his sheep like queen, who, as is 'tis thought, by self and violent hands took off her life. This and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.